to my YouTube channel. Today I played Among Us in 2 a.m. because in our country there's a lots of storms. Yes. And so let's just talk about the one country that thinks that piggy memes are violent. So they say that piggy memes are violence. They're talking about it, and there's lots of violence. Choking hazard. Hey, choking hazard? Am I right? Oh yes, I do remember that meme. So, the meme of Bunny. I mean, not Bunny. Dang it. What was it again? Oh, it's Robbie and Mousy. And Robbie choked Mousy. Oh, okay. So Robbie choked Mousy in that scene. And they were talking about that. They didn't even show who created it. They only showed like a little bit of it, but I'm not an expert of explaining all of it. And I don't know if someone or those teenagers in the television of that, it said, why are you guys playing in your phones? Good thing there's a translator. And then they said gun games. They're like the same thing. Gun games with blood. They said, wow, this is a pretty fun game. But they say in Piggy, there's guns and freaking bombs. We need bombs to open doors, boy. Do we even have to say the N-word? No, I don't have to say it. Because it's stupid. I mean, in kids' YouTube, you can search Piggy memes and it will just pop out and then say, oh my god, mom, look what I found. And mom say, oh my god, we have to report this. And there we go. That's so dumb. And kids YouTube never get used because it's kind of old and no one uses it anymore. But who cares? I mean, kids still need it for their own thing. And have you heard of those games where like, hold up, yes, those games, the games that you used to play when you were kids, or maybe in the 90s or something, or 2000s. And so yeah, it's quite weird because why did they report it? How? That's impossible. How is it violent? You already know it's like very not for kids and very violent and has a robot choking a mouse. We know that. We only for like people who are only about like 10 years old or 11 years old or not 18 plus. It's not 18 plus. It's just for the fun fact that famous and that the creator of someone who is actually intelligence of the creator, and the creator who create the memes that just popped out, it's kind of pretty cool to me because you saw those teenage boys playing a gun game. That's kind of not for kids too because there's guns and then guns and bloods and yeah, it's kind of weird because those teenagers like about like seven years old. They're not 7 years old, or maybe they're 10 years old or something or anything. I don't know what is even freaking going on. What's wrong with the news reporter? And we all know that the one teenager kid is just playing on his mobile phone and like saying he was like so scared or maybe embarrassed, or and his two friends were trying not to laugh because I don't know, they're just teenagers. You can say, oh, look, it's a gun game. Well, good thing teenagers are not kids, they're just teenagers and they're allowed to see it. No, I mean, I don't know that. I don't know, maybe they're allowed, but boy, only Piggy can do anything. And y'all know, if you want to sue Piggy, then you can sue it. Or Minitoon is not going to copyright Peppa Pig. And Peppa Pig noticed Piggy, so Peppa Pig didn't even sue Piggy because of copyright reasons. But good thing Minitoon is going to change the skin, so Piggy will stay here forever. Love you, Piggy. As I was saying, so let's get started. Yes, you saw the boy. The two friends of the boy were quite embarrassed by, and this boy was trying to play on his mobile phone, trying not to laugh, but he was just playing his own game. It's like, wow, this doors looks so cool. It looks for teenagers. Yes, and the content deleted of these scenes, as usual. Teenagers are just teenagers, and like, who doesn't ignore it? And you may ask why those teenagers are playing gun games. Like, that's normal. I mean, it is normal, and it's not for kids, like Call of Duty. And I'm like 10 years old, and I can play Call of Duty however I want, but my parents are very strict, so I can only like play this game, Piggy. Popular game, copyright reasons, me too awesome, and yeah. So I guess I'm not going to talk about the news that Piggy was very violent. Piggy means very violent, and I don't know. I think those news reporters were quite stupid because they only showed a little bit of the logo of someone who owned, and they didn't ask for permission to talk about the owner's video. And the news reporter was so dumb. Like, boy, you have to do it. You just have to ask the owner of the creator, aka the owner, the creator. And it's quite weird, because how dumb could it be? Like, how dumb? So dumb as heck. I am talking real dumbness. Real, very real dumbness. Like, just dumb. The news reporter didn't even ask permission to use the videos. And literally. Yes, literally. Yes, they didn't even ask permission. But since they copyright the video, I wish that they can like do something to like stop this thing. Piggy and Piggy memes are just memes. Like, you can get it. Yes. Yes, they're just things. They robots and mouse humans don't exist. They are just mouses and animals. And yes, they are just animals. They're not usually real. How can you say that it's violent? Like violence. Yes, how dumb is that? You need to ask permission and don't just scoop around and then just see this meme was like, oh, you have to talk about this thing or whatever it's called. And yeah, I guess that's the end of my explaining about the news reporters. And I don't know how to explain how was it, because I, I I was so confused that I said, maybe I just talk about this and don't know anything. I told myself, how I am so stupid. And I'm not even that stupid. And I think that I have done this before. And God dang it. There you go. And so yeah. So the news reporter didn't ask permission to borrow the videos, so they needed for news reporter things. And second, you need to ask permission by the owner, not just to take it and then just put it and say, oh, let's just viral this and don't ask permission from the creator. It's so dumb, literally. Whew. Guess that's done explaining, and make sure to subscribe or like, and I hope I don't get banned from YouTube, because maybe I'll get banned. I don't want to lose my channel. So yeah, yeah, they need permission. Yeah, goodbye. Have a nice day or have a nice dreams. Bye.